gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? If you're new here, my name is Carabel and I hope that you like us enough to be part of us today. And for the OGs, I hope that you are doing well. So let's jump into today's video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing signs that you have a low self-esteem, and hopefully you're able to look up for these signs and work on yourself to become the best of yourself, because we are all work in progress. No one just started out becoming confident. A lot of us have struggled with low self-esteem, but we're able to navigate and bounce back and become the best version of ourselves, because it's something confidence does to you. Confidence is so attractive. So if you know that you're struggling with things I'm going to be sharing today, I would urge you to become more aware. Don't be embarrassed. Don't think you're the only one. We've been there. I'm still a work in progress. I'm not where I want to be. For one step that you take is a step to a better you. So the first thing on my list is lack of self-awareness. People with low self-esteem struggle with self-awareness, struggle to identify who they are. Confident people are aware of their limitations, of their weaknesses, of their biases, of their emotions. So they're able to navigate life because they know who they are. If you don't know who you are, people can easily identify you, talk down on you, make you feel inadequate because you have not really taken time to know, identify your struggles, identify who you are as a person, identify your weaknesses, identify your strengths, because all of those things make you who you are. When you're fully aware of who you are, you're not going to allow anything or anyone talk down at you. You're not going to allow anyone define who you are, because you know exactly who you are. You're aware of your own motivations. You're aware of your own capacities. You're aware of your limitations, because all of those things makes you who you are. The second one today that shows that you have low self-esteem is being overly confident. Why being confident is something really powerful, but being overly confident is also a sign that you have a low self-esteem. Because what being overly confident does to you is that it makes you overestimate your abilities. But a confident person that is not overly confident but just know who they are is also able to identify their limitations and open to learn and grow. And that's the only way you can become the best version of yourself. An overly confident person might not be open to learn. If you come across an overly confident person, people that talk so much highly about themselves, people that think they know it all, they are not someone you can correct, they're not open to corrections. Knowing your limitation is another way to learn and to become a better person. Knowing your limitation, even though you're a confident person, but you still know when to pause and say, what was that thing you said? I really don't know it. I don't understand. Can you please shed more light to this? I don't understand. But there are people that, because they don't want to be embarrassed, they are overly confident. They begin to feel like they are above corrections, they are above mistakes, they know it all. That is a sign of a low self-esteem person. There's nobody in this world that knows everything. They can't tell you, oh, I don't know it. They always know it. Does that sound familiar to you? If you know anyone that knows it all, that is a sign of a low self-esteem, because a very confident person knows when to say, I don't know it. I'm sorry, I think I messed up this time. Can you repeat? Can you shed more light to this? Because they are aware of their limitations and they are open to learn. A confident person might disagree to agree, or might agree to disagree, but they are not trying to push you away. They are not trying to push your opinions away. They are not trying to push your viewpoints away. They don't find it difficult to understand your own perspective. They might not agree with it, but they are open to see life through other people's eyes. They are open to view life from a different perspective, to understand with compassion, to listen with compassion. But a person that does not have a good self-esteem would not want to listen, does not want to see through the eyes of others. But when you are open to learning from others, seeing through the eyes of others, understand where that person is coming from, the world become a better place. You become a better person because you're not close-tight. You're open-minded to seeing, to reasoning, to seeing why people do what they do, where they are coming from. Be aware of this. This is a huge sign of a low self-esteem person. Another powerful one is if you struggle with engaging in a productive conversation, you have poor listening skills. This is a sign that you have a low self-esteem. These people find it very, very difficult to have a build solid relationship, engage in solid relationship. But a highly intelligent and a confident person find it very easy to have a conversation. They listen to you. Someone that has high esteem is able to have a dialogue conversation with you because it's not a one-way street. When you have a good listening skills, it shows that you're a very confident person, you're a very highly intelligent person, you're not easily triggered by your emotions compared to a person with low self-esteem. So if you lack listening skills, is a sign that you have low self-esteem. If you can't have a dialogue conversation with people, engage in productive conversations with people, it shows that you lack self-esteem, because it's not a one-way street, it's a conversation. And so these are the things you need to work on to become a better version of yourself. So you have a low self-esteem if you're struggling with poor emotional regulation. I talk about maintaining your emotions here, but highly confident people are not drastic. They don't make rational decisions. They are very thoughtful, they are deliberate, they weigh the consequences before they take any action. As compared to a person with a low self-esteem, you're always harsh, you're always in a rush to make decisions without thinking through it, without being considerate of the consequences. You lack emotional maturity, you lack emotional intelligence, you're drastic with your actions. People that don't have emotional regulation struggle. Emotions are part of our lives. I mean, it's not something we can run away from. But if you're a highly confident person, they are aware of their emotions, they are very thoughtful, they think of the consequences, they are deliberate, they are considerate before they take actions. They weigh the options. How is this going to affect me? So they are very thoughtful. They don't let their emotions get the best of them. But a low self-esteem person will be very drastic with their actions, will be very rational, hasty with their actions, and at the end of the day, these will affect them in a negative way. So if you're struggling with understanding your emotion, knowing who you are as a person, controlling your emotions is something you need to work on, it's something you need to learn, so that when you're making decisions, you don't make decisions out of hastiness, without thinking through it, without deliberating through those actions, because those could actually lead you to a negative path. Highly intelligent people are still with their emotions. They know when to turn it off, they know when to turn it on. They are in control of it. They don't let their emotions get the best of them. If you want to go out of it and become a more confident person, a highly intelligent person, then you need to know how to regulate your emotions, make better decisions, be thoughtful, don't be drastic, don't make drastic decisions, be mindful, okay? That way you can become the best version of yourself. Learning to understand who you are will help you navigate life better. And I've come to the end of my video today. I hope that this video shared so much information. I hope that you've learned from this video. I hope that the things that I share here would help us all become the best version of ourselves. Being a confident person is not a walk in the park. It's not something that just happens overnight. All of the things that I've shared in this video is something that you are lacking and you're struggling with. I hope that I've been able to shed light on ways that you can become the better version of you. Work on those things, and before you know it, you become more confident by the day. But with that said, I've come to the end of my video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Like I always do in all of my videos, you are loved, you are worthy, you are liked, you are kind, you are precious, you are valuable. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.